and welcome to the second Sunday of Advent. Like Lent, Advent is a time of penance and preparation. In Advent, we prepare to welcome Christ again into our hearts and into our lives. John the Baptist today reminds us to prepare the way for the Lord, make straight his paths. When I take time to think about this and ask myself, how do I prepare the way of the Lord? What pops into my head are the words of St. Francis of Assisi, to preach the gospel at all times, and when necessary, to use words. How do I do that? How do I preach the gospel at all times without using words? I do it by my actions, by how I live my life as a Catholic in this ever-changing and sometimes crazy world. I frequent the sacraments. Now, I may not always be able to physically, in person, attend Mass, just because of the times we live in. However, do I watch the Mass on TV? Do I participate in it fully when I do that? Do I take time during the day to read the readings, to meditate on what the Lord is saying to me? What am I doing in my spare time? Am I using it on frivolous things that will not help me spiritually? Or do I use it to read spiritual books to help me further my preparation and anticipation of the coming of Christ? Do I seek out the sacrament of penance, of confession regularly? John the Baptist preached a baptism of repentance. Confession is a great way of making our paths straight. In confession, our relationship with Christ is once again restored and renewed and brought to its fullness. It is where healing and restoration is central, and love reigns supreme. We are reminded today by John the Baptist that we are spiritual athletes. We're preparing the way. We're getting ready for the big day. And just like physical athletes, we need to prepare. Physical athletes, take football players. They don't just wake up one morning and expect to go and play in a professional football game. They spend time, much time in advance, running, getting strength for the tackles, practicing their kicks or field goals. They take the time to prepare. And just like those physical athletes, we too need to prepare spiritually for the coming of Christ, for that big day. And we can do it by all these things, by the sacraments, by frequenting the sacraments, by taking time to get to know Christ, by reading about him in the gospel, by learning from him. And we do this through our very lives. And so I encourage us all, and I'm speaking mainly to myself because I need all the encouragement, that we take this time of Lent to really take time to prepare ourselves, our interior, to remove all those things that are not of Christ, so that when he comes, our hearts will be open and ready to welcome him properly, ready to welcome him fully. And so I encourage us all to keep on this journey, to keep going, and to listen to the cry of John the Baptist, preparing the way of the Lord and making paths straight, because he is coming and he will be here sooner than we think. May God bless you all.